So it was Christmas. The whole family was there. Some of them had flown in from the other side of the planet to be in that room. People I love, right? People who obviously love me. The house was full. It was nice and warm, loud the way a full house is. And I stood in the middle of it holding a plate I wasn't really eating from. There was a pane of glass somewhere between me and the room. Thick pane of glass. I could see everyone. I could hear the laughing. I could hear the screams of joy. But it just wasn't reaching me. Everyone I love was in that room. And I have never felt more alone in my life. If you're still here, I want to talk about that. Because if it has ever happened to you, you already know it is one of the loneliest feelings there is. And almost no one says it loud, especially men, because we're supposed to be macho and all brave and all. So let me name it exactly. I don't think this is loneliness of an empty apartment. Like, that's not the type of loneliness I'm talking about. That kind at least makes some sense, right? You are alone, so you feel alone. This is the other kind, though. The one nobody warns you about, right? The loneliness in a full room where people are real and the love is real, and you are the one who has gone quiet somewhere deep inside. You're still talking, right? You're still smiling. You hand someone a glass to drink. You laugh at the right moment, right? And then the whole time, part of you is just standing back, watching, thinking. They have no idea. They have no freaking idea what I actually am right now, or where I actually am right now, mentally. And you would never tell them, right? Because it's Christmas, right? Because they flew across the world. Because what right do you have to feel this in a room full of love? So you say nothing. And the glass gets a little thicker, right? Every time you don't say anything, it just keeps getting a little thicker. And here's the hardest part, right? The part it took me years to understand. Loneliness was never really about how many people are around you. It is about whether you let a single one of them see the real you. It is about whether you let a single one of them see the real you. You can be surrounded by who you love and still be starving because they are not actually loving you. You know why? They are loving the version of you that you had them. They are loving the version of you that you hand them. The one that is fine. The one that is doing great. Thanks for asking. You've performed that version for so long that it has become the only one anyone gets. Performance. So when the love comes in, it lands on the performance, it doesn't land on you. And it never reaches the person beneath that performance. That is the cruel math, my friends. The more convincing your I am fine, the more alone you feel when people believe it. They're not failing you, so don't blame them. They're loving the only way you have ever shown them how to. Now sit with what that actually means, because it hurts and then it sets you free. The loneliness is not proof that no one loves you. That's all made up inside your mind. It's proof that you've been hiding. And hiding is something you are doing every single day, every single time you say, I'm fine. Which means it is something you can stop. The wall in that full room, the pane of glass, it was never around them. It was built by me. Brick by brick, over years, every time I decided the real thing was too much to show, on a wall, I kept building again and again and again and building it high. But a wall that you build, only you can take it down. Only you're allowed to take it down. Not all of it, not with everyone. That is too much, and you will not do it. Just one brick with one person. You let one human being see one true thing, and the glass cracks. That is the whole beginning. The very first thing that is ever called wrong in the oldest story we have is this. Before anything is broken, before anything falls apart, the line is, it is not good for the man to be alone. Not a punishment, a design. We were made to be known. And the part that undid me is this. The God in that story does not wait for you to clean up first. He meets the hidden self, right? He meets the one behind the glass, not the performed one. You do not have to be presentable or become presentable to be loved. You never did. So here's what I would do, gently, okay? None of it is go make more friends, because more people was never the medicine. Here's what I would do. Number one, tonight, sit with a single question and do not rush to answer it. Who in my life has never actually met the real me? And is that their doing? Is that their fault or mine? We're not trying to blame. No blame. Just notice what comes up. Number two, something this week or sometime this week, have this one conversation with your phone in another room, right, with someone. No agenda, a few unhurried minutes where the other person is the only thing that is happening. Be present. That is rarer than it sounds. And it changes things, my friends. Number three, tell one person one true thing you normally would hide. It can be small, the size does not matter. The honesty is the whole freaking point. That single true sentence is the first brick out of the wall. So do not go watch another freaking video about connection. I mean it, including this video, right? Connection does not live on this darn screen. It lives in the next real, slightly terrifying, unperformed minute you spend with the one person you love, or the one person and the one person that loves you. Close this. Go find them and let me know how it turns out. Go.